Top 10 Health and Fitness Tips, Make Your Life Best. Well-being is the most valuable thing on the planet for a person. Its misfortune may cause annihilation of one's entire life. So it is prescribed to avoid potential risk for its sustention. Here are some significant well-being and wellness tips to make the existence solid and fit. On the off chance that you discover them supportive, kindly endorse by your remarks. 1. Drinking water. It changes from one individual to another or conditions however around. You should drink a gallon of water each day. Most extreme exercises of human body are subject to water for their appropriate capacities. There is nobody right response to how much water you need, as it relies upon every individual and their way of life. You may have to adjust your liquid admission relying upon how dynamic you are, the place where you live, your well-being, and in the event that you are pregnant or potentially breastfeeding. Absence of fitting amount of water may cause a great deal of problems, so it is prescribed to take an appropriate amount of water every day. 2. Legitimate exercises. For a sterile body, day by day or span-based activities are fundamental which keep body fit. In practice, strolling is the best exercise for heart wellness, overweight, legitimate absorption, reward of psyche and appropriate elements of inside organs. Exercise helps your digestion, consumes more fat, and sets aside less effort to finish. Activities rely upon circumstances of individual, yet by and large it is prescribed to walk 2 miles day by day or however much as could reasonably be expected for a person. Different activities like weightlifting, bouncing and swimming and so forth make the body work appropriately. 3. Utilization of balanced diet. Food is the fundamental requirement for the elements of human body. The human body needs a particular amount of various elements for work along these lines. It is prescribed to utilize such an eating routine which contains all legitimate fixings like protein, carbs, nutrients and iron. New vegetables, organic products, meat, heartbeats and food containing starches should be utilized in a legitimate amount. These things contain the most amount of diet which a human body required. 4. Appropriate sleeping. Appropriate resting is the main thing for a fit body, and its non-appearance may cause a great deal of confusion and surprisingly serious sickness in the event that you are receiving all above tips yet you are not taking a legitimate rest. All your body capacity may upset. Resting time changes forever, yet for youngster least time is 8 hours, for a youngster least 7, and for matured people 6 hours. Dosing is important. For pregnant women additional time is required for resting when contrasted with ordinary women. Upsetting rest may likewise cause actual problems. 5. Taking rest. All human body organs required rest for their typical capacities. Human body resembles a machine, and if this machine is overworked it may lose its equilibrium. Overwork, both physical and mental, may cause loss of well-being and much problem. Persistent work and non-attendance of rest is awful for a sound body. There is no particular time for taking rest except for as much rest as your body feels new and agreeable is suggested. It is likewise suggested for women, and particularly for pregnant women, to take however much rest as could reasonably be expected in light of the fact that they required it in excess of an ordinary individual. 6. Engaging activities. For appropriate work, human cerebrum and body need tasteful exercises which make your psyche work appropriately, that is, control focus of entire human body. On the off chance that you have a sound and legitimate useful psyche, you may have a sound body, and human body needs such exercises which invigorate your brain. For this action, visit of joy place, meeting companion, visiting clubs and films is recommended. 7. Taking part in sports. In entryway and outside games are key for a fruitful life. Games which request mental effort and actual energy are significant for acceptable well-being. Particularly for women, who are less associated with sports exercises when contrasted with men, it is prescribed to take part in sport exercises. Indoor games like chess, snooker and cards may expand your psychological capacity. Outside games cover an immense region relying upon your advantage, and builds are additionally vital. 8. Tidiness. Cleanliness is the piece of most progress virtues, just as a component of world religions. It alleviates both your body and brain. Water is the most well-known specialist utilized for neatness, which has astonishing constructive outcomes on human brain and body. Tidiness saves you from a great deal of pandemic sicknesses and makes body new. Neatness, not in the matter of cleanliness but rather in food, saves you a ton of stresses. 9. Adept Dressing. In the matter of dressing, no particular class can be proposed except for the dressing which makes your body agreeable should be liked. At some point, extremely close dressing may make the body awkward and upsets well-being just as your work. 10. Following a timetable. Thing must be valuable and helpful in the event that they are performed at their legitimate time, and 1. Access may not upset other, or they should be given their necessary time. Food, workout, dozing, rest and game whenever performed at their legitimate time, they will be successful and helpful for body. In any case, their sporadic practice might be purposeless. So it is recommended to follow an appropriate timetable. Hope you enjoy watching the video. Subscribe to the Best for Health channel. God bless us all.